Hello everyone and welcome back to This Is Real Life. I'm your host Sheri and today is Friday. And what are we doing today? We are going to clean out the refrigerator. I know, exciting. Sheri, you live the most exciting life ever. It's Friday and you're home and you're gonna clean out your refrigerator. Yes, I am. And I hope it inspires you to clean out your refrigerator, because I think cleaning out the refrigerator is something we all put off because it's behind closed doors. But my refrigerator and my freezer are kind of shit shows. So yeah, and my refrigerator has recently gotten more and more out of control. It used to be super organized like a grocery store. Things were lined up, labels facing forward, and that's the way it was. I mean, seriously, look at the door. Come on, how many expired things are sitting in there? It just got, out of hand. I don't know what happened. I think it's because I kept buying bread and then I had nowhere to put the bread and then everything got out of control. So we're tackling the refrigerator today. And we're not just going through the refrigerator and throwing a bunch of shit away and calling it clean either. We're gonna clean the shelves and clean the not the cupboards. What is it? The vegetable crisper drawer and those little pocket drawers in the door. We're gonna clean those out as well. And while we're doing all of that, we're gonna have a little chat about fitness, exercise, what have you. I'm gonna tell you what I do, what has inspired me. We'll just have that sort of a little chat. So it's like food and fitness. Get it? So let's get started on this Real Life Friday. I have a garbage can standing by right here for anything that is expired, anything that I won't eat, what have you. So let's start on the refrigerator side first. So it's gonna be embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. This is lemon juice. Does lemon juice go bad? I mean, it's acidic. Doesn't it stay fresh forever? I mean, maybe because there's no oh no, here it is right here. No expiration date. Okay, cool. So some of you may know, some of you may not know. I've mentioned it like just kind of in passing when I'm like, oh, I came home from pole. What that means is I, Sheri, do pole fitness. Now, some people might go, she's a pole dancer? No, I don't take off my top for dollars or anything like that. Not that that's bad. I have no problem with men, women, whoever taking off their top for dollars. You do you. You gotta get your hustle on. You go for it. No judgment here. Oh, these are capers that look like they're from the early 1920s. Those are going in there. Pole as a fitness exercise, I won't say it's becoming mainstream because it's definitely taboo still, for 100% certain. It still, unfortunately, has a stigma tied to it. But I recently watched on the Netflix, what month are we in? This is February 2021. Oh, so this just expired. They had this, I would loosely call it a documentary. I mean, they said it was a documentary, but I don't know. I think it was a little bit more, not documentary, but it was called Strip Down and Rise Up. So I watched it. And I mean, they followed a couple people, but they followed this one gal that has a pole studio in, I want to say like San Francisco or something like that. Oh my God, this is from October 2018, Dijon Mustard. Her pole studio is geared toward, which is great, women empowerment, women taking their sexy back. It was less about the fitness of it all, but I liked what she was doing. I got what she was doing. It's not a pole studio I personally would probably go to. And if it would have been my first experience, like if her class would have been what my first class was, I probably, to be honest with you, wouldn't have continued pole. Her fitness class, which again, not knocking. Everybody has a different experience in life. Everybody needs different things out of life. Oh, this looks bad. Her mantra was, again, more on the taking your sexy back. And a lot of the women that were in her class had been taken advantage of by men, just didn't have a really great grow up, and they were looking to get that out of class. They were looking to feel better about themselves and their femininity out of that class. For me, that's not what I was after when I went to pole. 2020. Why did you start pole, Sheri? Tell us all about your pole journey. Oh, I will, don't you worry. And the reason we're talking about pole and pole fitness is because I'll give you some backstory. So We all know I'm older. 48, had Davis 21 years ago. Before having Davis, I was super active as far as a dancer was concerned. I mentioned in passing before, I actually danced for the Niners. I was a Gold Rush cheerleader. So that was a great experience. So you can just imagine, I was fit. Ooh, I was fit. Abs were looking good. Everything was on point. Plus I was much younger. I was like in my early 20s when I did that. Then I got pregnant with Davis. Wanted to get pregnant with Davis. Quit cheer, quit dance, quit everything. I even taught dance for a long time. I was teaching dance since I was 16, 15 years old. I was very active. Loved to dance. Loved it. Still love it to this day. When I was pregnant with Davis, I gained 60 pounds. So I went from being like a consistent 130, tight, everything. I'm running out of counter space, so that's why I'm running back and forth. It's real life, dude. Went from being a fit 130 to being 200 pounds. The day I stopped cheer, my body said, haha, you're fucked now. And I instantly gained 10 pounds. So when I got pregnant with Davis, I was technically 140 pounds, and then I gained 60, and the day I delivered him, I was 200 pounds. It was great, let me tell you. If any of you guys have had kids and you gained some weight and it wasn't easy for you to get that weight off, that was me. Way me. And let me just tell you, Davis did not weigh 60 pounds either. I feel like when I walked, these are still, when I walked out of the hospital, I looked just as pregnant as when I had walked in. Had Davis, had all that weight, tried my very, okay, I'm not gonna exaggerate. It's not like I hit the gym, did all this shit. I wanna say I tried so hard to lose the weight. I didn't try that hard. I just was hoping, oh, this weight will come off. I mean, with my normal activities, and then I'll be skinny again, because this is all just baby weight. It'll be no problem. Well, time went by, and I was not losing that weight. So I just was like, well, I guess this is my life now. This is how it's gonna be. Until, oh God, this literally, chili beans, it literally has mold in it. I'm not gonna show you, that's gross. I knew these people. They were an older couple and they looked really good because they both used to be very overweight. They told me that they discovered Atkins and they told me all about it, and okay, because I was at the point to where I was not happy with myself. This wasn't just like a year after I had Davis. I had been carrying this extra weight for years after I had Davis. I just couldn't break that barrier of the 150, 155. And I was like, motherfucker, when am I gonna get my old body back, or, just drop some few pounds? So I was trying things. I was trying fad diets. I was trying walking around the block. It wasn't happening. So when they told me about them doing the Atkins diet and how great that was for them, I decided to try that. And I'll tell you, that was no easy feat. I remember exactly. If you don't know about Atkins, you have to go through this 2-week cleanse thing. It's no fruits. It's only a cup of vegetables. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was hard, and no alcohol. And I remember we were going to a party at our friend's house. I was on the second to last day of my 2 weeks. And I was like, I can't drink alcohol, which was gonna suck. All of our friends were like, just have one. I mean, you're 2 days away. I was like, I've been doing so good. So I went to a party and didn't have one drink. I'm just saying, props to me. Long story short, Atkins did work. And I did it for a long time. I was all about the Atkins lifestyle. It was happening. I think I got down to 140 and I was like, sweet, this is your weight. I felt better about myself. My clothes felt better, what have you. Was I still my ideal? No. Was I happier about myself? Yes. So props to Atkins for that. But it was not easy. It was not easy, I'll tell you that right now. And then I had met this girlfriend, Nadia, and because since I had dropped the 10 or 15 pounds, I was also on the road to being healthier, so I could do more exercises and not get winded so quickly. So we started exercising together. After work, we would walk around our work complex, bring small little hand weights. And not only had I lost a good bulk of that weight, but I was toning up a little bit. So that was even better. But I will tell you, I hated every minute of exercising. I hated it. Running, jogging, whatever for me, no thank you. I was like walking like, you know, like one of those speed walkers in the Olympics, and it was just miserable. I'm not gonna lie. Working out for me was miserable. And the only reason I did it is because I started to see a little bit of definition in my arms and maybe a little bit of definition in my abs, but I fucking hated it. I hated it. And I think the main reason why I hated it so much is because it wasn't dance. It wasn't. It sucked. But I was going to try to stick with it. I was like, okay, well, you're not teaching dance anymore. You haven't been in a dance class in 800 years. And where I live, this is still good mayonnaise, in the Central Valley, we breed a lot of great dancers. We have a lot of dance studios here, a lot of competitive dance teams. So anyways, to try to find a dance class for somebody my age, I couldn't like just go into an advanced class. And even if I could, I'd be with like high schoolers. No, thank you. So I had no choice but to work out, but I hated it. And then Nani moved away and I just really didn't have the motivation. So I stopped, but I maintained my weight. So I thought that's a plus. You're just hanging on to where you are. That's totally fine. And then this lovely little girl, who I call a little girl, but she's in her 30s, Nikki, she started working where I work. Her body was fit. I always would say like, good damn, Nikki, what are you doing? Because your body is money. It was toned, it was beautiful. Like, I aspire still to this day to be that fit. It's not gonna happen, but still. Oh my God, this is disgusting. Now that I have everything out of it. Holy shit, I'll show you how gross it is. It's interesting how many spills happen in your refrigerator that you don't really know about because they're hidden by all the shit in the drawers and stuff. This is gross. Grody to the max. Wanna look at it? So it doesn't look too bad from a distance. And then, oh, what happened there? Who knows what the hell spilled and then dripped all the way to the bottom underneath the drawer. I don't know what that is, but now that everything's out of the fridge, I mean, look at these shelves. Sheri, you're fucking disgusting, man. That's bad. And I bet some of your refrigerators look like that too, and you just don't know it because it's cram-packed with food. But we're gonna clean all this, so don't worry. I moved Bob out of the fridge. We gotta close this for a little bit while I gather my like cleaning supplies. I need a sponge. You know what would probably be easier? Let me get my homemade all-purpose cleaner to spray on that bottom crusty shit. Oh my God, gross. Oh, it's down the side wall. What the hell was that? Anyways, you know, I was discovering as I was getting older how much I despised working out. Oh, I tried Pilates even. I actually did really try because I had to wake up for a 5:30 class in order to get ready for work and be at work at 7:30. It's not like I didn't try. So anyways, Nikki told me I do pole fitness. And I was like, what? Like, first instinct, again, like you take off your top for dollars? No, no, no. So apparently, unbeknownst to me, in my little town, we had a pole fitness studio, and I guess we had it for a while. Nikki was telling me all about pole fitness, and she's like, you would love it. You with your dance background, you would love it. And I'm like, I don't think so. Because first of all, what I thought at the time, for pole, you have to have your skin showing. Your skin is what sticks you to the pole. So you can't go to a pole class in leggings and a baggy hoodie. They don't have to be like booty shorts or anything, but you have to have shorts and preferably a sports bra, which I was not, and still am really not to this day, comfortable with showing my body out like that. Like, I'll work out as long as I can be in a muumuu doing it. So I was like, no, it doesn't sound like my cup of tea. Like, hail to the no, not gonna do it. She's like, I promise you, you will really like it. For months and months. No, I'm not getting in booty shorts. And she would say, Sheri, there are all shapes and sizes. Everybody is different. Everybody's at different stages in their weights and in their fitness. And everybody's just very supportive of one another. It's not what you think, trust me. I'm squatting and you can't see me down there. I'm trying to get the bottom of the door. At one point, I guess the pool studio was doing a special 5 classes for like $30 or something like that. Ridiculously low. There's a special, you could go, it would be super cheap. Just try it out. It's only 5 classes, like not that big of a deal. So I was like, fuck, Nikki, fine. And I went to the very beginner class that you could go to, because even though I had a dance background, it's not like A, I'd ever touched a pole in my life, and B, I wasn't dancing currently, I was hella out of shape. Intro to pole. And my teacher was Teacher Jen. What's funny about Teacher Jen is she's younger than me, but we actually trained at the same dance studio. So anyway, she was the owner of this pole studio. I brought 2 friends along because I was not going by myself, that's for sure. And I had a 100% total blast. Nikki was right. All the girls, all different shapes, sizes, ages, very interesting mixed bag of all walks of life. No one, I didn't feel, anybody was looking at me like, oh, what's up, big girl? Like, you're gonna try to do this? No one was like that at all. But, you know, I looked at someone who maybe wasn't like super thin and walking around and booty. Believe me, I went to that class and like, first I did put sweats on over and then I was told I had to take them off. And now looking back, I think, and I still think to this day, like, I wish I could be that confident in myself. I'm still not. You know, to be able to walk around in, you know, short little booty shorts and just like a sports bra and, you know, just be loving yourself. Oh, I wish that were me. It was nothing like I thought it was gonna be. Like, you know, snap judgments, pole, you instantly think stripper. We all do that. It was nothing like that. Now, did we do like some sexy moves and, you know, walk around the pole kind of sexy? Yeah, and that was fun. Kind of got your sexy on. But we were learning like how to climb a pole, things you would never even imagine. And it was hard. God, why isn't this drawer coming out? Come out! What is happening? How do you get this out? Oh, there we go. There you go. So I continued my 5 pass classes, and the 2 girlfriends that I took, it wasn't for them, which is fine. It's not for everybody. But the fitness aspect of it was incredible. Like, I came home so excited, like, oh my God, this is gonna be amazing. Like, we're learning how to like climb a pole, like a proper way to climb it, and it takes like forearm stick and shin stick, and the technique behind everything is amazing. It's not what you think of at all. Teacher Jen and Nikki, like, they're amazing. The tricks they can, like, Nikki can literally, I call it hanging yourself out like a flag, but the move is really called an iron X, where like this is the pole and she's out like this and her legs are out to the side like that and she's just making a giant X. Like, that is strength. That is not taking your top off for dollars. That is legit strength. And I was just like amazed. I kept going back and I had to go to, so the rule of the studio was you had to go to the intro to pole, because that's where you were learning like proper technique for a lot of other tricks, like to go upside down on the pole and whatnot, basically until your teacher said you were advanced enough to move on to the next class. So I did that class for probably a solid month before I got okay, good enough. Like, I knew enough technique and I was getting stronger to move on to the next class. I had to bring it down floor level because I'm getting lower. And whatever was on the bottom of the fridge, it's like melting. It's making a puddle on my floor. That's fucking gross. Look at that. That's pretty. Beauty guru style. I got to sign up for like a pole choreo class, which is really fun. Less emphasis on the fitness and strength side of it, more on like dancing, which is really, really fun. But it's also a great cardio. So not only was I getting like strength training, but I was getting some cardio in. And I will tell you, after about a year and going pretty regularly, I probably attended classes like 3 or 4 nights a week because I loved it so much. Like, I couldn't wait to get off work and go to the pole studio. I brought my shit with me to work. I would change in the bathroom at the end of the work day, put my sweats on with my, you know, my little shorts. And does this come out? Because this needs to go under a sink like nobody's business. Would zoom over to the pole studio and come home and just feel so good about myself. And I remember, I was seeing very good signs, not so much in weight loss, but more of like toning, like, oh my God, there are abs under this layer of belly fat. And at the 1 year, about the 1 year mark, I would say, I was able to climb the pole all the way to the top. And I remember coming home so excited. Like I basically had just cured cancer, because it takes so much strength and so much just determination. And the poles at our pole studio are 14 feet tall. So I climbed up a pole 14 feet and I was like, you're amazing, Sheri. There is nothing you can't do. And I've kept that feeling with me ever since. And I've been going to pole now. I actually teach classes. I think I'm on my third or my fourth year. It's the exercise that I found that got me excited to actually exercise. I'm not miserable thinking about having to do it. I'm excited. I want to continue doing it. That's why this last year when we had to close the pole studio down was so difficult. Not only the depression of not being able to see anybody, but also the added depression of, you know, finally finding an exercise program that you really like and seeing changes in your body and being stronger and feeling more confident, and then have all of that taken away from you. That was really depressing. It was depressing for a lot of us, like it was. And we've recently been able to open this studio to a smaller number of girls, but it's kind of funny because everybody's like, come back just a little bit pudgier. But don't worry, we'll get back in shape, don't you worry. Why I wanted to talk about pole today as we cleaned out the disgusting refrigerator, it's not really about pole at all. I'm not preaching about going to pole. If you haven't tried it and you do have a pole studio near you, you might want to give it a try, especially if you're like me and you are looking for something that makes you excited to actually exercise. Because you know, we're getting older. We gotta watch it, man. We can't just sit on the couch and think that because we ate some broccoli on the side of our dinner that we're healthy. There's so many things, especially with women, that we have to worry about, like arthritis, osteoporosis, things like that, that if you stay a little bit more active and fit, that maybe those things won't bother you. Like I wonder, I'm not saying, I'm no medical doctor, I have no fucking clue, but I wonder if maybe we could keep those problems at bay a little longer. That's all I'm saying. God, this is disgusting down here. Like it's bad, you guys. I don't even know what that is. So like I said, it's not about, oh, I'm trying to recruit everybody to go to pole. I'm not, but it took pole to find some sort of exercise that made me stick to doing the exercise. And I feel so much better. I mean, if I were a runner or if I like to ride a bike, I see in my neighborhood is very exercisable. And they're out like walking, jogging, what have you. That is not me. And so I guess that's what this conversation is about. It's about if you're not currently doing something to stay active. I, unfortunately, have a desk job and I sit on my ass and it has spread consistently into the size of my chair over the last 7-8 years. I'm so thankful that Nikki basically forced me to try this pole class, because had I not, I don't know what sort of shape I would be in today, to be quite honest, just as far as like health-wise and, you know, endurance and strength and that sort of thing. Oh, the biggest difference when I really started noticing that I was getting fit was in my shoulders and my back. From, you know, carrying my body weight up the pole and learning how to pull myself up to be able to go upside down on the pole. And I could see it happening in my shoulders. I'm not gonna lie, they were getting kind of sexy. Oh damn, this is working. Not only do I feel better about myself, but I'm starting to look better to myself. I actually like it, which is crazy. I'm a big advocate for pole fitness, but I think I'm more of an advocate for finding something that you actually enjoy. Because if you don't enjoy exercising, you're not gonna do it. If you have to force yourself to get up out of bed every morning, or to get up off the couch and go take a walk, or, you know, go to the gym, you're not gonna stick with it. I mean, I'm living proof. Like, I tried a million things. I never found something that I really liked, so therefore I've never stuck with anything. It's not just about eating better. It's about finding something that you like to do, and that could be anything. Going on a hike, climbing a mountain. It doesn't have to be about going to a physical class, some cardio class, guts and butts, what have you. It doesn't have to be that at all. It just has to be something that you enjoy doing that pushes you to be a little bit more physically fit. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I've almost got the inside of the refrigerator wiped out pretty good. I need to wipe out those shelves and then do these drawers. So I'm gonna do that really quick. And then when I'm organizing the fridge, we'll come back and talk just a little bit more. I'll just be right back. It'll be no time for you at all, but just hang on right there. So yeah, if you are feeling, gosh, especially after this last year, if you're feeling in a rut, shit's just getting worse. Like, try a bunch of different things. Like me, I would have never, ever tried pole fitness. And who knew that I would love it as much as I do? Hell no, I'm not hiking that mountain. Try hiking that mountain. You may love it. You may want to go hiking every single weekend. Things that seem like you would never do them in a million years. Give those things a try. You know, if you have kids, or you probably have seen parents, they push their kids into doing everything. Oh, try out for soccer. Oh, you don't really like soccer? Okay, well, let's do basketball. That's not really your jam either? Okay. And you see these kids and their parents are constantly like, oh, they have choir, they have piano, they have this, they have this, they have this. And you're like, oh, golly, those parents are really, pushing it with those kids. Well, I think why we do that as parents is we want our kids to find something they enjoy. And the only way they're gonna find something they enjoy is if they try everything. And I think we have to do that with ourselves. If you're wasting $9.99 a month on a gym membership and you're never going to the fucking gym, not only are you wasting money, you're wasting, I was gonna say your life, but it's not that dramatic. You're wasting your opportunity to find something that you love, is I guess what I'm saying. Try some shit. Try some active shit. A bunch of active shit. Hopefully, just like when you were a kid, something will stick and something will make you want to get out there and be active and just take better care of yourself. That's all. The fridge is done. It is cleaned out and it is organized and it's looking amazing. Let's check it out. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, look at how clean and organized. There's actually space. Before, when I opened it, I thought I had way too much food. I did, probably, but a lot of it was expired. And now that it's all organized, I can actually see what I have and stop buying sourdough bread. I didn't quite get to the freezer. I didn't get to the freezer side at all. But what I did do is I took off this little vent down here. I'll tell you what, that shit was disgusting. Cobwebs behind it. The whole thing was dirty. It was gross. So if you haven't cleaned out your fridge and you don't feel like it, just check that thing right there. It just pops right off. I just ran it under the sink and then popped it back on. So yeah, fridge, not freezer. Just close this side. This side, no more drippy stains, no more disgusting spills. Organization, can clearly see what I have and what I need to go buy. So yay. So that's it for this Real Life Friday. Cleaned out a fridge. We talked about getting in better shape just for the health of it all, or for whatever reason. Maybe you don't want to get in better shape. Maybe you are perfect just the way you are, and that is great too. But if you are looking to, get that spring back in your step, I think the key is finding something that you love. And the only way you're gonna do that is to go out and try a million different things. And two, whatever you find, own, be proud of. I'm proud of pole. And I tell people yeah, I do pole fitness. And if they wanna get about it, that's on them. I love it and I'm in shape and it's great. And it would be the same thing if I wanted to do belly dancing or whatever. You know what I say? How dare anybody judge me when I'm out exercising and getting fit and trying to stay healthy? If you go try a pole class and you love it, you own it and you take that pole class and you climb that pole and be excited for yourself that you're achieving something that you wanted to achieve. That's just what it comes down to. It could be anything. You get it. Anything. Just find something you love that's gonna get you active. That's all. There was our little chat. Hopefully this video inspired you. Do something active, and if not, clean out something disgusting. This Friday, I picked my fridge. Next Friday, who knows? It's Real Life Friday. Like I said, it's a grab bag. You never know what's gonna happen. I never know what's gonna happen. Today I said, you need to clean out that fucking fridge. And I had just happened to have watched that Strip Down, Rise Up documentary on Netflix. So I was like, let's chat about that. Because first of all, fitness, pain in the ass. Number two, pole fitness, while it's becoming increasingly more accepted, I think there's still a stigma. I'm just here to tell you that it's no joke. It is no joke. Like, I can do push-ups now, boy style push-ups, not girly ones on my knees. I was never able to do a push-up before, I'll tell you that right now. Probably not even when I was in my best shape of ever. I don't think I ever did a push-up. But now I can do a push-up, and that's exciting. Get out there, be active, be healthy, be you. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to ring that notification bell so that you are alerted to all of the Real Life Friday videos I push out, which is every other Friday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you share this video with your family and friends. And if there's a topic that you would like me to discuss on the next Real Life Friday, put it in the comments below. If we're chatting next Friday, maybe we'll chat about it. That's all. Did I say share this video with your family and friends? You know, I gotta stop interrupting my own self on the outro of the video because I really lose track. You guys have seen these videos enough. You know what I'm trying to say. So, thanks for hanging out.